Hitman is a puzzle game. I'm not sure everyone is aware of that. It doesn't look like it when you look at the box, but it is a puzzle game. Like, it can turn into an action game, and it can be a stealth game, and it can be social stealth, which is our thing. But I think it's important to look at it as a puzzle game, especially when designing it. We deal with it like a few different things. Like, I think the most important one is what we call Swiss cheese. Just to make sure that we don't have dead ends, make sure that the player can move around and will always have another option, because stuff will happen eventually, and the player will often have to improvise. So you need to see your options in your environment. Then we work with public and private spaces. Public spaces will represent the initial agency of the player. So this is where you can just walk around and try to get a feel of the level. And we find that these are really, really important. Allow them to get inspired and start seeing the opportunities. And then we looked a little bit into how you could define the different private and public spaces. So you have some public spaces that are very free and very open. And then you have spaces that like shops and the church and a beach and all these little kind of microbiomes that will tell the player how to act. Like, we will expect a specific type of behavior from you in this space, and you will often have someone owning that space. Like, you'll have the priest owning the church, you'll have the ice cream guy owning the ice cream shop, and the butcher, of course. You will always have a trespass area in these spaces, and you probably haven't been there before in real life. And you understand how it works. You understand that it is the butcher who's going to get mad at you if you walk behind the counter, and you have to become the butcher to do it. So it's a nice way for us to communicate trespass rules and disguise rules.
The level design team typically on a level have such a massive amount of scripting to do, which is completely non-linear, and they have to at all points create their acts, their scripts, their behaviors in ways where if something is missing, the game doesn't break. Most level designers that join IO have to unlearn a lot of stuff they've been used to, trigger boxing stuff to a high degree, for instance, saying, okay, this happens, then this happens. You can't do that in Hitman. So the ability to overview the spaghetti, of our graph view and figure out where the hell are we in what loop and how do we jump from one sort of rail to another rail for the target, for instance, is years of work for the design team on a level.
Hello, noclip.